Hi everyone, I'm back after a short vacation, or not so short. Behind me you can see George lying on the couch, and we're all ready for another part in our novel, Women Like You. A hot cup of tea, stirred with a metal teaspoon. Leaves swirl thirsty, opening up in the heat. Thank you so much for inviting me at such a short notice. There is no other way, is there? Now tell me, did you leave a note? I did, but not really. I mean, I texted him from the taxi, knowing he'd never wake up from a single beep. Nadia smiles, catching two cups single-handed, reaching for the cookies pack with the other, placing them on her kitchen table. Dressed in a nightgown, wrapped in a silky pink robe, she sits beside her, placing her arm around her shoulders. Now we are going to dip them until you tell me all about it. If I knew you've got problems with Sasha, I would come to our girls' talk. Oh, Nadia, you're such a good friend. She begins to cry. Marichka, it's okay. She hugs her, placing her head onto her big breasts. It's going to be just fine. You've been with him for a long time, so it's just hard for you. She raises her head, grabbing a tissue from a Kleenex box. Her body is shaking with turmoil from a current coming from the base of her spine. Her nose is dripping. Her head seems to be flooded. I just can't. She blows her nose, reaching for another paper. How could he leave me to cry there for 20 minutes? Not even... Oh God! The tears just won't stop running, drying her brain, emptying her troubled mind of tomorrow's thoughts. Nadia keeps her arm touching her middle back, bringing one cup closer, raising it carefully, sipping quietly. Returning it, she touches the other cup, releasing a typical sound of ceramic touch. Another horn sound coming from her nostrils, enabling a breath followed by a sigh of relief. Her hand stops on her way to the Kleenex, taking the left turn, holding onto the cup. Placing it between her palms, she bends forward, inhaling a hot steam, closing her eyes. He doesn't know I'm crying. He doesn't know I'm here. Even if he did, he would never understand. Have a sip. It's your favorite. The one we brought from East Russia. It smells so good, like there's caramel inside it. That's why it goes so well with these. She opens the pack, sliding a plastic tray out of a carton box. Oh, those apple cookies. I love them so much. I know. Me too. They are so full of calories. I'd better not have them. What am I thinking? I can eat whatever I want. It's a crisis. All rules are bent till I say so. The sound of thin plastic cracking open, a cinnamon fragrance, and brown sugar crystals layered under a little crumb of sweet baked pastry. They take one each, dipping it halfway, then quickly up and into their mouth. Mmm, that is delicious. Mmm, she nods, chewing slowly, feeling it melting inside, moving her tongue, indulging with her late-night treat. Nadia, you must be so tired. You need to go to sleep. I'm fine. We will have our tea and I'll arrange you the sofa. I've already taken some beddings. You're such a darling. I love you so much. They hug and bring their heads close. With their cheeks touching, she could feel another wave rising from her chest. Nadia holds her tight, surrounding her with both her arms. The wave returns to base. They let go. She is staring at her cup, then holding it so she could see her eyes' reflection inside. I'm good. It is what I needed to do. Tomorrow I'll wake up and go to work. Nobody needs to know. It's none of anybody's business. At least not yet. I must do something about those swollen eyes. Nadia gets up, holding her empty cup, placing it inside the sink. Finish your tea while I'll arrange your bed. Okay. I want to assist her, but she wouldn't let me. She is like that, and I always want to serve. I'll be more conscious of it as of tomorrow. I could reprogram myself. I'm not a server. She sips her tea, taking another cookie, then breaks it inside the package. A third is left, held between her fingers. She eats it, then the other pieces. Licking her finger, she returns for some brown sugar. Okay, that's enough. She gets up, finding her way to the bathroom. Oh shit, I look terrible. She washes her face with cold water, touching her eyes gently, sensing them through the lids. No more crying tonight, or else I'll be in trouble. What's the time? It must be after 4. At least I'm much closer to work. Traveling from here would take me half an hour, maybe even less, if I get lucky. She dries her face with the first towel she finds, then stops. It must be the hand's towel. She puts it back, taking the one hanging by the hot pipe. That's better. Feeling the warmth against her skin, she closes her eyes. Tomorrow, I'm going to do something different. I still don't know what. I can feel it. It's going to make me feel fresh. She hears a knock on the bathroom door. Marichka, are you okay? Yes, I'll be right with you. Okay, dear, it's ready for you. Do you need an alarm clock? She opens the door holding her iPhone. I'll put 3 alarms. I must be awake, not later than 8. That's the time I normally get up. Good, we could leave home together. They walk through a short corridor and into a 15 square meters room. An open sofa bed covered with a red sheet. A white pillowcase covered by a white dotted red duvet cover. I hope you'll be comfortable in it. I'll be fine. You made it look so lovely. She turns left, giving her a hug. Nadia kisses her right cheek. Hope you'll get some sleep. If you need more tea or anything, feel free. Sitting on the bedside, she is looking through the window. A light-up sign of a cellular company hanged on the top floor of a high office building. She double-checks her alarms, then quickly undress and lie under the duvet.